it might also be based on a faulty assumption too. The assumption could be that people would care about how the government was formed or about how the Constitution was formed. And what we've seen is largely disinterest on how the Constitution came to be. In fact, it's gone the opposite way to say that the Constitution is an antiquated document. It was written all those years ago, not even before the Industrial Revolution, even before the Information Revolution and explosion. And so there's no way that an antiquated document like that should be read, propagated, disseminated in our country. So again, I'm just bringing that up to say that the assumption is that there's interest. I don't think there is. I think the interest in the United States and the successful model that our country has been purely pragmatic. People are interested in it because of what they can get out of it and where it's going. It's simply a means to an end to the grand. Now that's sad, but I think that is the state of where we're at right now.
No, and that's my bad assumption, right? I mean, I start this and I try to talk with people totally assuming that there's interest. Yeah. And that's my error. And which means then, right, the plan has to be kind of adjusted, right? Yeah. In terms of, can you get someone to care? Yeah. And I've done a few episodes on just coaching youth sports, what the definition of government actually is, education, things like that, and I always kind of go back to parents, the individual, even at the lowest level, and in Scripture. In the Old Testament, it took one king to cause the nation to sin. And then it took the next one to obey God. And it took one leader. And there's a lot more to that, right? But my point is that I think sometimes people think it's so far removed, it's unrecoverable. And whether it's wishful thinking on my part or not, but I feel like individuals that change from one or two concepts, it might not be the Constitution, the reason that they're changing, right? But it might be a parent out there who just cares about his kids. So he wants to make them better citizens, regardless, left or right. But just it would take less than one generation to make a big change. And I mean, I feel that wholeheartedly. But again, I'm assuming that someone cares.